The Hague, UN judges on Wednesday sentenced former Bosnian Serbian commander Ratko Mladic to life imprisonment after finding him guilty of genocide and war crimes in the brutal Balkans conflicts over 2 decades ago. But the man dubbed the Butcher of Bosnia was not present in court to hear the final verdict, having been dragged out of the courtroom after loudly accusing the judges of lying. And his son and lawyers told reporters he planned to appeal. Judges at the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, ICTY, found Mladic guilty on 10 counts including genocide, war crimes and crimes against humanity such as murder and deportation. He was however acquitted of one charge of genocide in certain municipalities. About 1 lakh people were killed and 2.2 million displaced in the 1992–1995 war when ethnic rivalries tore Yugoslavia apart. Judges said ruthless Bosnian Serb forces under Mladic's command carried out mass executions and showed little or no respect for human life or dignity. For having committed these crimes, the chamber sentences Mr. Ratko Mladic to life imprisonment, presiding Judge Alfonsori said as applause broke out in the public gallery. He added that the crimes were amongst the most heinous known to humankind. A smiling Mladic, 74, who once left a trail of fear across Bosnia, gave a thumbs up as he entered the courtroom in The Hague dressed in a grey suit with a red tie. But in dramatic scenes he was later ordered to be removed, after accusing the judges of lying, when they refused to adjourn the hearing because of his high blood pressure. "They are lying, you are lying. I don't feel good," he shouted, as 2 UN security guards hustled him into a nearby room to watch the rest of the verdict. Wednesday's verdict was long awaited by tens of thousands of victims across the bitterly divided region. Dozens gathered early outside the courtroom, many clutching photos of loved ones who died or are among the 7,000 still missing. It was an emotional day for victims, some of whom sobbed in the public gallery as the judges recalled brutal scenes of rape and murder. In Srebrenica there were tears of joy. "Mladic will die in The Hague. I am so happy that justice has been done," said Nedziba Salihovic, who lost her husband, father and son in the 1995 Srebrenica massacre. The court found Mladic guilty of genocide in that northeastern town, where troops under his command slaughtered almost 8,000 Muslim men and boys. The killings, in which the victims were marched away, shot in the back and dumped in mass graves, was one of the darkest episodes in the conflict, and has been called the worst atrocity on European soil since World War II. Mladic intended to eliminate the Bosnian Muslims in Srebrenica by killing men and boys and forcibly removing the women, young children and some elderly men, Ori said. Munira Sabesic, president of the Mothers of Srebrenica Association, said she was partially satisfied with the verdict. "It's more than for Radovan Karadzic. But they didn't find him guilty for the accusation of genocide in some villages," she said. Karadzic was sentenced to 40 years in March 2016 for similar charges, including the Srebrenica genocide.